Hey, this is Hi-Fi from Nahu Films / Productions, and this is Anime Studio 6 Pro Tutorial 2 Basics. So I'm going to be teaching you the basics of Anime Studio. So let's go over there. Um, well, pretty much the basics are the color tools, these tools, and draw and fill, and the camera options. So, and the camera options I'll show you. First, pan is holding right click and moving around with your mouse, or holding spacebar and just clicking and moving around with your mouse. Scroll in and out. It's scroll in and out on the mouse with the scroll thing. Scroll in and out. You can change a pivot point of something with if you hold down the scroll button by clicking the scroll button. But I believe there's some things you can only do from down here, like orbit and pivot. Pivot is really strange. No, I mean, this is orbit. Not, forget pivot. I didn't mean pivot. I meant orbit and rotate. But reset view to reset your view. So let's show you what some of these tools do. First of all, I'll show you the shape tool. You can create shapes, one of those shapes. And you can make it like that, or holding shift down, you can make a perfect square, circle, triangle, star, by holding shift down. But let's see, let's make a shape. You can change line width, say 4 as opposed to 8, which is twice as thick in line. Which you can see if by Control R, it's render current frame by current frame. That's Control R, so rendering. You can see the line width difference between those two shapes by changing it up here. The phone's ringing. I don't need it. Let's see. This is the magnet tool. Lets you drag stuff around with you. It's kind of weird. I never use it though. Particle tool. Make particles and choose what you want a particle of. It's kind of weird. But let's delete that. And Control Z is undo, and Control Shift Z is redo, not Control Y. Control Y is something else, which I will teach you what Control Y does in a different tutorial. I might have showed you this. This is the point tool. Lets you lets you draw points like that. And you can turn off sharp corners, so make the corners a little curved. You can change the curvature with this tool. You can have it on all of these points by selecting them with this. This is the select and edit point tool. That's what I call it, because you can select a point and edit it by moving it around. But with that, you can select a point and change the curvature of it like this, or do it from up there. Let's see. Oh yeah, delete edge. That deletes an edge. This I showed you what that does. Yeah, that's select and delete points. That tool right there. This is scale shape, so you can scale the shape with that tool. This is rotate the shape with that tool. See, this is freehand. It lets you draw freehand. When you read these options, you can experiment with them and see what they do. So if I turn off auto stroke, it looks like that. It doesn't stroke it with the black line. If I turn off auto weld, it doesn't weld it. It just leaves it unshaped. Okay. Yeah, but you can experiment with the options for these tools up here. They're pretty simple. Autofill, you can probably guess what that does. If I turn it off, instead of filling a shape I make with freehand. Same for the point tool, by the way. It doesn't fill it for me. And then I believe there's another one. Autofill, auto weld. Yeah, I showed you those tools. Yeah, you can only edit from frame 0. Most of these tools you can only use at frame 0, which is kind of disappointing. But it's the text button lets you import text. Center text horizontally, just centers it in the middle of this screen. And create one fill. If you have that checked, if you have that checked, then you color one letter or number on the text you put in. It'll make all the other numbers or letters the same color, so I leave that unchecked. And you select your text over here, so you push OK. And there's your text, but we don't need that right now. Maybe we do. I need to show you these. Maybe I might have not shown you these yet. But these are just perspective tools. Yeah, change perspective of these, or you can wiggle them around with some of this. But see, I showed you delete edge. I showed you all of these. So I need to show you the color tools. So let's say one of these is green, but I have a different color, and I want to make all these other ones green. So I'd take this. So first I select a different shape. First you select the shape you want that color, then you click this, and this should be green. Okay, this should work now. Okay, I don't know what it's doing. Oh, that's clear. Okay, so let's take this. That gets the color, and then you can use it on a different shape. It's kind of hard to use, but this is create shape. So if I have something like this, that's not a shape on the side like this, you select the points, and you click create shape, and now it's a shape. And I think I showed you the line width that changes the line width. The X deletes the shape, so you click on the line of shape and it deletes it. That selects shape, and I believe those are those tools. Now, over here, up here, there's got your typical save as, project settings. I'll go into that in a different tutorial. And most of this stuff I'll go through all of this in a different tutorial. You don't need to worry about these right now, because this is for a later tutorial. View, you might need these. You can change the view from, these simple directions. Don't worry about this, probably won't need it, but you can turn it on by clicking it. Grid settings, enable grid, it makes a grid for you. I'll show you how to use these in a later tutorial. You can window things with this. So layers. Let's see. This box over here is layers. Now if I click window and then that, see, now it's a window. So that's what that does. You can choose what you want to window. This is just help check for updates. By it's just stuff for the program. Updates and jazz like that. Here's your color options. You got your fill stroke over here. Effect. You can shade it when you make a shape, soft edge it when you make it, just get that, and your color templates, as I think I showed you, and the options for the soft edge and all that stuff right over there. And the layers and timeline and all of the other stuff I didn't talk to you about will be gone over in a different tutorial, so that you can use this. Probably gonna be about 20 tutorials total. But, yeah, that's it for this tutorial. May your animation days be long and prosperous, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. But I hope that was helpful for you. This is, tutorial number 2, so I'll see you next time.